What's up, sports bettors and hockey fans? It's Bob from OddsJam with my NHL best bets for today. All right, look, hockey season just started. Where sometimes you fly by the seat of your pants because you got to see how these teams react with all the new players that they have. Okay, hopefully there are certain trends that are going to stay within those teams that you can rely upon, but sometimes things change and they change from year to year, and we're going to find that out this year. All right, early in the season, it's a great time though to be a hockey bettor. There's nothing like betting on hockey. All right, first off, let me start off with what I want to talk about here in regards to the picks. I'm just going to give them to you right off the top here, okay? I'm taking, on the Columbus-Carolina game, I'm doing the under 6.5 at minus 120. I am taking in the Colorado and Chicago game over 6.5 total at minus 115. In the Seattle and Anaheim game, I am taking the Kraken on the money line, and in the Vancouver and Edmonton game, I'm taking Vancouver on the puck line plus 1.5. I almost said the run line there. Did you hear me? All right. So we're going to get into this, talk about it a little bit, go into it. Let's make some money today. All right. Let me share my screen and remind you all that we have the points bet. Remind you all that we have the points bet link below and the BetMGM link below. They're both below for you to get bonuses. It helps me out if you sign up with these links, deposit and bet from there. And also the Underdog Fantasy and Thrive Fantasy deposit match links are there too, up to $100 on your first deposit. All right. And don't forget, for your 7-day free trial for OddsJam, 10% off, 10 Bob. 10 Bob. Let's do it. All right, let's go. Start off with the Hurricanes and the Blue Jackets. All right, as you could see, there's not good value in taking the Hurricanes on the money line. And yes, there is good value on the puck line, but, you know, I'm not convinced that I want to go puck line yet because Columbus should be vastly improved with Johnny Gaudreau. I like the under in this game, and in actuality, now that under has dropped down to minus 108. It was minus 115. We can actually find it now on FanDuel at minus 108. Carolina is a good defensive team. I do expect them to keep the score low, not to get into a shootout with Columbus, because that's what they want. So I expect this to be the type of game that Carolina is going to have to play in order to win their division and to compete for that Eastern Conference title. So I'm going to go ahead and put a unit on the under 6.5. All right. Let's go on to our next game, which is the Chicago Blackhawks at the Colorado Avalanche, Stanley Cup champions. Obviously, we're not playing this game. I mean, money line is impossible, and the puck line at minus 1.5 is minus 155. And I don't want to go to minus 2.5. It's too much, even though they may blow the Blackhawks are bad, okay? They may blow them out. I'm going to stay away from that, and I'm going to go with the over that I can get at minus 115 on BetMGM DraftKings. Going to go with the over. Don't forget, you still got Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews on the Blackhawks. Let's go with the over 6.5 in this game for a unit. All right. Next game, Kraken Ducks. Kraken at the Ducks. Kraken should be an improved team. I'm actually surprised that they're the dog in this game. I'm taking the Kraken on the money line. It's plus 105. It's a good value. I can get it on DraftKings, Caesars, PointsBet, FanDuel, BetMGM. We'll nail it on BetMGM here right now and put a unit on it. I think the Kraken they're going to be an improved team. And, I think they're going to be better. All right. Expansion year is gone. Now we're a regular in the NHL. Look for the Kraken to try to break out and pull through with some wins. Not convinced with the Ducks yet as to where they're heading. And finally, Vancouver at Edmonton. I almost am tempted to take Vancouver on the money line, but I just can't pull the trigger. And I don't have a feel for the total goals here or the under in this game. So I'm going to play the safe route, and I'm going to take the Canucks plus 1.5, minus 153 on the perfect line. We can get it for minus 155 at DraftKings. I'm jumping on that right now. The Canucks on the puck line. Plus 1.5, minus 155. So let's review what we just picked. In the NHL, we have the Carolina Hurricanes and the Columbus Blue Jackets under 6.5 goals, minus 108 on FanDuel. We've got the Avalanche and the Blackhawks over 6.5 goals, minus 115 on BetMGM. The Kraken on the money line against the Ducks at BetMGM, and the Canucks plus 1.5 on the puck line, minus 155 on DraftKings. There you have it, folks. I give that to you every single day. We're going to be doing NHL Best Bets. Like this video. It's extremely important to me. And subscribe to this YouTube channel now. And don't forget those links below for BetMGM, PointsBet, Underdog Fantasy, and Thrive Fantasy. And don't forget your 7-day free trial and your first month with oddsjam. 10% off is 10 Bob. There's your promo code. We'll see you later.